Hello and welcome to Patch Notes, your weekly show on the video game news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres. Let's jump into your weekly Patch Notes. Hey, McKenna!
Hello.
Today is December 12th, 2021. Do you know what that means?
What is it? 12 drummers drumming. Except I think you go backwards from Christmas, but
12 drummers drumming. No, I think the first day of Christmas is Christmas. And then from there it goes on.
At some point in time, there will be 12 drummers drumming.
At some point in the future. But today's 12. So you know what? I give you partial credit for getting close.
I appreciate it.
Today is Gingerbread House Day.
Oh! Infrastructure.
Along with that, it's also Gingerbread Decorating Day. So you know what? Today's
double whammy.
There's two gingerbread centric days apparently, and today's the second one. I don't think I've ever had gingerbread cookies.
I don't think I've ever eaten them, but we've made houses and stuff before.
They look fun. Like they look dry. They look really dry.
Yeah.
Which is why I guess you put like the frosting and stuff on them. Mm-hmm. Today is National Poinsettia Day.
Poinsettia?
Poinsettia is the day of the flower, apparently.
Mm-hmm. They're very pretty.
It's a very Christmassy flower, and it makes sense that it gets a day like in like December or whatever.
Yeah, a very wintry flower.
Also from the cultural bridge between the U.S. and Mexico.
Ooh,
so that's cool. So I guess it's very popular in both countries, which is awesome for me.
Yeah,
makes sense, I do see it a lot. Bottom line, what's a holiday party without a gorgeous poinsettia plant on the mantle?
Exactly. It's not a party without one.
Recently, Activision Blizzard had a round of layoffs in their QA department at Raven Software. This is a studio that is responsible for making Call of Duty Black Ops and Warzone. You know, the moneymakers. So the decision to make layoffs at the studio because of pay restructure is a weird move. Because of these layouts, there are walkouts across multiple Activision Blizzard studios across the country, not just this one in Madison, Wisconsin, all standing in solidarity for their QA testers. These walkouts happen in states such as Texas and Minnesota. And after these walkouts happened, a GoFundMe page was started to help support the employees for participating in the walkouts to offset wages lost from the work stoppage. And along with this, there are increased efforts to unionize within Activision Blizzard. And of course, the executives don't like that. On December 10th, Brian Buletow, Chief Administrative Officer of Activision Blizzard, and also former Undersecretary of State for Management in the Trump administration, sent an email to Activision Blizzard employees warning them about signing up with a union. The email read, "I want to be clear about this. The leadership of Activision Blizzard supports your right under the National Labor Relations Act to make your own decision about whether or not to join a union. As you make this decision for your future, we ask only that you take time to consider the consequences of your signature on the binding legal document presented to you by Communications Workers of America. Once you sign that document, you will have signed over to CWA the exclusive right to represent you for the purposes of collective bargaining concerning all terms and conditions of employment. That means that your ability to negotiate all your own working conditions will be turned over to CWA, just as the document says. Achieving our workplace culture aspirations will best occur through active, transparent dialogue between leaders and employees that we can act upon quickly. That is the better path than simply signing an electronic form offered to you by CWA or awaiting the outcome of a legally mandated and regulated bargaining process sometime in the future." Basically, he's trying to say the unions are going to get in the way and are bad for you. But everyone knows that unions are there to make working conditions better for the employees and to hold executives accountable for their actions in ways that workers can't on their own. And look, I'm very pro-union, but I'm not the smartest person in the world on this topic. But it's still gross to see Activision Blizzard continue to disrespect its employees like this and stopping them from unionizing. There will be a link to the GoFundMe page in the description if you want to support. Well, the Game Awards was this week, and congrats to Joseph Fares and Hazel Light Studios for being the big winners, with It Takes Two winning Best Family Game, Best Multiplayer Game, and of course, Game of the Year. Other notable winners include Deathloop for winning Best Game Direction and Best Art Direction, and of course, shout out to Gino, because without his support, I don't know if Final Fantasy XIV would have won Best Ongoing Game and Best Community Support. Obviously, congrats to all the winners of the Game Awards. You know, there's so many, I can't fit all of them in here. And there's also so many game announcements that we need to get to, too. Because, you know, it wouldn't be the Game Awards without game trailers and announcements. So let's go through some of the biggest ones. I should mention that we got to look at gameplay for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. And it is insane. It blows my mind that that was gameplay. And not a cinematic. It looks phenomenal. Cuphead, the delicious last course, got a really fun live musical performance. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look like it. It's a delicious last course. It's a delicious last course. Anyways, but more importantly, we finally have a date. You can visit DLC Island on June 30th, 2022. Rumbleverse is a new game from Epic Games that looks like a very colorful wrestling battle royale, and it is set to release in 2022. Sonic Frontiers looks really good. It's the open world Sonic game I want it to be. Hopefully it's actually good. And it looks like it's going to release in 2022, so hopefully I'm not waiting too long to find out if it's actually good or not. Quantic Dream is making Star Wars Eclipse, and it's set in the High Republic and will feature multiple playable characters. And I can't wait to play this game. I really like Detroit Become Human, so I'm very hopeful. We got more Forspoken, and man, I wish it was already May 24th, 2022, so I could get my hands on this game because it looks so good. And one of my favorite parts was when Amanda Waller came on stage leading into gameplay footage of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I'm just so excited for this game to come out. It looks so fun. And Elden Ring had a pop buddy on stage, and they showed lore. We don't deserve video games. We don't. So McKenna.
Yes.
We are big fans of Pokemon on the show. We love Pokemon. I've never really played it, but we just love like the aesthetic of Pokemon, right?
I love Mr. Mime. That's all I've got.
He's a friend.
He is.
Mr. Mime is a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But like all the characters are fun, right?
Yeah, they're cute.
It's so upsetting to think about the fact that we still haven't got Pokemon Sleep. Like, Camille is still...
Where
really...
the Heliotop is Pokemon Sleep?
Well, we're getting closer.
Good.
Because this week, the Pokemon YouTube channel, this might be like the Japanese version. Yeah, it's a Japanese Pokemon YouTube channel. Put out a video, and it's called Hanging Out with Piplup.
Oh my god.
And basically, it's 30 minutes of Piplup running around this room, and he takes like little naps.
Oh my gosh! He's so cute. Look at him.
He just like runs around and he plays with the ball and he takes little naps.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the legs. Oh my gosh. Every day I want them to release a new video with a different Pokemon doing the same thing.
Leading up to Christmas? That'd be awesome.
It's one for every day of the year. It's like a desk calendar, but it's just Pokemon in a room playing.
I love Piplup. Piplup's a friend.
Can I shoutcast this video?
Is that gonna be like, are we gonna have a special 30-minute episode of Pat where you just shoutcast?
I just shoutcast this video.
I like the quietness of Piplup, and you're just like, he's walking.
It's just 30 minutes of me being too excited about this penguin.
This is the best gaming news that happened this week.
100%. This is the best gaming news of the year.
Thank you for checking out this week's episode of Patch Notes. Be sure to give us a like, leave us a follow, subscribe, ring that bell. YouTube.com/PatchNotesTV. Follow us on Twitter, Twitter.com/PatchNotesVid. Follow me at Cheesy Towers on Twitter. Follow McKenna at PotterPants212. What do you think of the show? Leave a comment below, and be sure to check in next time when we give you your weekly Patch Notes.